Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetradingsystems.com, making this video about indices, and I'm making this video just before FOMC on Wednesday, October 11th. FOMC is going to come out at 2 o'clock. Right now it's 1:18. So I thought maybe it's a good idea to make the video, right? So let's get started. Let me show you a few charts that I made already a long time ago, and then what really happened, right? One by one. So let's go take a look. This is the S&P 500 weekly chart I made on the 22nd July when it was here. So I said somewhere here is going to make the turn and come down to this rising TL. And then after that, we will see. The first thing first, where we're going to go, right? So this is, I was expecting, and this is what happened to it on the 4th October, right? So after that, obviously this 41.96 and this TL was hit. So I said, okay, maybe from here, it will start to go to the upside again. And I make this chart, okay, on the 4th October there. Okay, now we're going to go to the upside. So far it went up. Let me see how it is right now. It is looking like, can you come please? Like this. So it started go slowly. Now we have like this candle, and then now the right now the current candle is also bullish, and just before the FOMC we stand here, right? Now going to the upside, S&P 500. I mean, when it was coming down, I had several trades, but forget about them right now. So when it started to go up, what I had is this S&P 500 using my system, my creative IB system, magic IB system I used to call it, but it's a very precise system that gives you good entries. Like this was a beautiful entry, and this was the entry, and look what happened on the 9th October, right? So similarly, now the other thing was other index was the US30 weekly chart, right? This one I made on the 27th July when it was all the way here. This number was the key number at the moment, 35,627. So same thing, I said we're going to drop back down to maybe the TL or even lower. So what happened to this chart? As of 4th October, we were here. So I made another chart saying that, okay, now probably this thing also is going to go up because I saw that it is a channel. Beautiful. Let's see. Let me show you the chart. This is what it is, right? So the US30 weekly chart started to go to the upside, and so far it went up. I don't know. I don't think I have a chart here, but I have the trade so far going to the upside since 4th October. Let me show you this one. You see that US30? This is 20-minute. Beautiful entry all the way from 33,394 to 33,656 on October 9. And also today, not today, yesterday, right here from 33,621 to 33,794. So this thing is also keep going to the upside, right? The next chart I want to show is this Nasdaq. Now this one, it was all the way here, posting a shooting star. It's a kind of a reversal candle, and it is a harmonic pattern we call bad pattern, right? Where you have the first pullback at 61, then this 38%, and then 161% of this XA. So I said this thing is going to drop from here exactly the same way as S&P to this outer tier, rising tier, and this 13,790, 13,725, right? And this chart was made on 27 July. So what happened to that? It came down here and hit the TL. It didn't come down all the way here, but it hit the TL here, right? And instead of this number stopped it, 14,384. So again, the same way I made this chart here that, okay, the target is hit, this TL is hit. So now it's going to go to the upside. So what happened? This chart also started to rise. And I made this chart before chart on the 4th October. And this thing also start to go to the upside. And this thing, I have it here. So far, how far we are in to this. Now, this is Nikki. This is Nasdaq. See that? So now it started to bounce nice and clean. And right where we are now here, 15 to 70, just below that. And let's see what FOMC is going to do, right? So what happened to this chart and the trades, right? So Nasdaq, when it started to go up, I had few trades to the long side. Was this. The first one is this from here. 14,896. See my entries, you can see it's still alive before I take the shot, a screenshot, right? So buy order, SL move to break even, all of that. So from 14,896 to 15,092. This is on the 9th, and then this is on the 10th from 15,066 to 15,181. This was a beautiful by the book entry. This was also the entry which I missed, but this is the entry and all the way to the upside. So these are the futures. And let me see if I have something else here. I don't know. Oh, DAX. So DAX chart was down here on the 22nd July. I said we're going to come down here. And what happened to this one is came down here. Not all the way, but, at least came down a lot, right? And then I made the chart just like everything else, that this thing is going to make the turn and go to the upside. So this is the chart I made on the 7th October. That is going to probably go to the upside. And so far, this chart, I think it is, this is DAX trade, actually. Let me show you the chart first, that what happened to this chart so far. Start to go up. Let me show you the chart, and it is somewhere here. This is what happened. So it's nicely bouncing and then going to the upside. This low here, let me just take it to, so mark it here. This low is in question right now. So FOMC, if the USD start getting weaker, they're going to break this to the upside and then go to the upside. And if the USD start getting strong, then we might drop, right? So this number, I'll write the number later on. So what happened to this chart when it start to go up, DAX, and I had this trade yesterday, 10th October, from here. Beautiful by the book entry. You can look at that. It's a nice entry here. This indicator nice returning from here to here. That this, the second one, this was an entry. Yellow is below the black. This was not the entry, long entry, but this was. And then after that, you can see here, it went up all the way from 15,228 to 15,399, almost 1,600, right? 15,228. So this is how the system, entry system. Of course, we must have the analysis, at least need to know where the heck we are going, or any instrument, up or down, right, based on different things. But after that, it becomes very easy. Now, by the way, all of these entries were taken with my this what do you call it, CTS5 EA bot, right? The bot means that I have the first was like CTS5 alarm, which has 4 conditions. When the 4 conditions are met, the alarm start beeping that and saying the message that you have a long or short setup, right? Then I have to take the trade myself. It's my my choice to take it or not to take it, right? But this bot, what it's doing is that it is 80% automatic, because once I put it on this, based on my analysis, this thing is going to drop. So I will put that thing, EA, on the chart, make it short only. And then this, when the setup is ready, instead of just beeping the alarm, it will open up the trade automatically. It will place as SL, and it will move the SL to the break even, or whatever the suggested amount of pippage, and then it will hit the target and close automatically whatever we or I will suggest the target pippage, like maybe 100 pip, 90 pip, or whatever, the next resistance, right, or support. So it does that all the things automatically. So you can put it on and then go to sleep or go someplace else. If the setup is there, it's going to open the trade, move the SL to break even, and if the target is hit, it will close the trade at profit. So this is a very, very nice bot, working very nicely, and it helps a lot. So this is now in few minutes, like 1:27, right? So it's like 33 minutes before we have FOMC. Now, FOMC is not the number news. It is a statement, right? So people come out and people start talking. So the reaction comes later and slowly, right? So after 15, 20 minutes, maybe you'll see that things are start to moving up and down. And then later on, maybe 30 minutes, an hour, well, a lot of people realize that or interpret that whatever they were talking about. And then, things will start to move, especially the USD index and USD pairs. So, the number news is very fast, right? It comes as the number is better than expected, lower than expected, and things start moving, right? Pairs start moving, jumping all over the place. But FOMC is a slow, Oh man, let me let me close. Something is beeping. I'm gonna just close this broker here. Okay, so now yeah, so this is what it is. So FOMC, be ready, and whatever the system you're using, use it. And if you like my system and you want to be a part of my group, I do the webinar twice a week, Wednesday and Sunday, 4 p.m. And then I record the whole session, and then I send out the recording to everyone else as well. So you can, people can watch their own times, right? If they cannot attend the webinar. Now, in those webinars, I go over these charts, forex pairs and all these, indices, gold, and everything, and discuss about the setups and the levels that is going to bounce and go up, or this thing is going to drop after hitting this resistance, and look for short, look for long. So that helps a lot, right? And then in that direction, some of you have already gotten that bot. EA robot, right? So you can use that or the alarm, whatever the version that somebody got it already. So this is it for now. And like I said, that if you like, you can go on my website and for more details about everything. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.